Yo, stocks 5150. Check it out. I had to go run errands today, do some stuff. So this morning, remember I was talking to y'all, we was talking about the jobs report, the jolts and everything and all that kind of crap. So the jolts, it did come out and it wasn't as bad as expected, or maybe it was what it was expected or something like that. Not sure which one. But either way, the jolts came out and let's see, waiting for that to cycle. But anyway, let's get back to the market then. Let's see where are we at. Here it is. All right, so yeah, the Jolts job opening came out at 10 a.m. and the numbers were lower. So forecast was 7.3 and the actual was 7.1 jobs created, which we knew it would be lower, right? Okay, so that was at 10. Let's see. Wait, let's see. Am I all right? I'll make the screen bigger. Yeah. Let's see what we're looking like. What happened? So you see, we did not get back up to the 50. Hmm. So we didn't even, we came close. What was this? This is at 10 a.m. So isn't that tricky? Look at it. We came close to getting out. That went to, what is that? We went up to 64.61. That's hilarious. 64.61, 64.61. And what do I have this order in for? 64.65. So 4 points away. 4 points away, 4 points away. All right, well, tis what it is, right? Um, but then it fell off the cliff. So the report came out at 10, ran up, and then fell off the cliff. So it spent the rest of the day down here. Yeah. So I was at 2 o'clock. I was back to, this is probably, what is that? That's 30. That's 20 points down. So I think I was maybe like three or $400 in the hole, maybe 500 in the hole. So now we still market's about to close in 10 minutes, and we're $38 away from it. So we're heading back up. I'm not sure what why the market did what it did today. Again, like I said, I wasn't watching it, but probably because it's okay. That's just a little fear after the job report. Then it ran back down. But this appears to be right here at 200. What is that? That is 64.30. We consolidated right there. Bam, took off. So right now we're sitting at 64.50, almost even again. So if we get up and get flush and get green to close out, that'd be nice. And if we push on up in after hours, that'd be perfect. Which, mind you, let me see what economic data we got for tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow, September 4th, we got the CPI numbers. Oh, that's not for us. For the United States, we got the unemployment claims and ADP. That comes out at 8 and 8:30. So, and then the ISM services PM that comes out. But other than that, and that's at 10. Tomorrow's Thursday, also crude oil inventories and natural gas. Uh, there'll probably be a lot of natural gas. Um, what somebody say? Getting close to 35.60 and let it ride. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that's gold. They're paying gold. So let's see, getting close to 35.50. Let's go. All right, I was just reading those forums. Over here though, let's see what we're working with. We're pushing up, and this is on the 5 minute chart. Nice little pump, nice little volume. Good volume, more volume. Not as much as earlier, but we got to pump up, and so like I said, I'm gonna just hold out, but keep these as small profits, small targets. The object is to stay green. Like honestly, if I'd have been sitting here watching it today, I probably would have just closed both of those out. Just because, and that would have been perfectly okay because then I would have not. The good thing I wasn't here to suffer through that. And look at it, that's following that trend line back. But that trend line held. Nice. Let's go to the 4 hour and see how true the trend line did hold. That's what I drew that off of. Nope. So yeah, see we broke above it. That's the trend line going down, the green. And we did break above it. And we are still on the one on the red going up. So right now we're sitting at on the 4 hour. We're sitting on a doji, but we are above this trend. And if we continue on that, that's cool. That's on pace. On pace to go here versus on pace to go here. It's either way. Not sure which one is gonna go. But all right, so that went up. That was nice. Two nice strong candles, like boom, boom. Then this though, it's just like, yeah, no. It reached all the way down there. I was about to too today. I was gonna put short to close me out right there. So I would have got stopped out at 64.33. Yup. Then I'd have been mad. So I'm glad I didn't because I'd have got stopped out right there at noon or so. Wait, what am I talking about? Because this is today. Today is, what is today? This is the third. Wait, today is the third, right? Okay. Oh, I'm looking at this completely wrong. Disregard everything I just freaking said. This isn't even today. This right here. Of course not. This is today. Sorry, I'm on a different time frame. I was on the 5 minute early. All right. So here we are. Today we had the third. Yeah, this is the third right here. And yeah, so, not bad. We're moving up, but we're kind of pulling back now a little bit, but we're still above this trend line. So this is okay. And this is from 12 p.m. to now. Sitting at a doji, doesn't know what to do for whatever reason, but still higher than it was before. It's trending up and it's above the 200 on the 4 hour. So those are pluses. Let's see what we're looking like on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we are below the 200, but we touched it twice or so. So, like I said, we are $13 down now, and that's not too bad. Um, let's look at trade, active trade. Let's see. We're gonna trade anything close to get something out, going out. What we looking like? We can't mess with that. We got contracts there. We gotta do December. Um, okay. Let's see. Go up a little bit. Go to the 5 minute. 5 minute heading up 65.08. 65.09. It has gone up to 65.16. All right, so look, we're gonna buy one right quick. Boom, 65.09. Bam. That's a lot right there. Need to get back to active trader. 65.09 right there. I put an order in for 65.09. Let's see if it hits. Shoot, they reaching down to 60. All right, I got it for 65.08. And what I was gonna do is do 65.09 for the last 3 minutes or so. I should no cancel that. I should do a short. I should do a short and do because the market's about to close. Do a short and go 65. Let's see, we hit here. 65.09 short. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's already dropping. 65.09.50. Let's hit that one. Boom. We'll do that short and see when it closes out. Go up and catch that, and then maybe catch some on the way out. 6508, 6509, 50. That's me. All right, got it. 6510. All right, so I'm in a short now, and we are going up. What I was trying to do was 6508 earlier and go up. All I want to do is catch maybe 6509, catch back down to 6504 and get out. That'll be 5 points or so if we drop back down. 6504, do this 6505. Put an order in for that. 6504, 6505. Yeah. All right. Market just closed. And that short that we're in, see, we're running up still. Up 4 o'clock. Let me shut these alarms off. Oh, look at it. Dirty little, dirty little, dirty little, dirty little, dirty little. I could have got 30 right quick. You see that if I'd have went the other way, I got me a quick 30 bucks. I could be out. So it's going up. It's gonna run up at the end of the day. I see. I see. Tricky, 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 Ricky. It's interesting. That is very interesting. But while it's doing that, let's see. Let's go to the 1 hour. Look at something. Today is the third. Look how it moved today. Bounced up. Got all the way up to there. Yeah, it's peaking out. So it's trying to go up here to 60, 65.23 maybe. That's crazy. You could do it though. Yeah, that could happen. And then just consolidate there. And then I'm stuck in that short after hours. Not a smart move. Definitely should have went long. That was my first mind was to do the long and I didn't. But again, I was trying to catch something. Really what I was thinking is like they'll start selling off at the end when they're closing out. And then I'll catch that move on the way down. But and that would be that's 64.90. I just wanted 5 on the way down. But we got 65.15. Nice. So it looks like we're gonna get to 65.16. Markets closed. People closing out. So in order to close out, you got to sell. So somebody got to buy it. So that's what all those orders are. But overall, it looks like the market was down today. Or no, might change 0.5%. Not bad. So it was green. I mean, you can look at it and tell it was up. It was so far. What was I supposed to? I was thinking about looking at 4 o'clock. What happens after four most of the time? Let's see, 12, 12, 18, 9-2, which is yesterday. All right, that's 4 o'clock right there. Yeah, the market ran up. That could happen. Could be short. Look at that. Boom and boom. Maybe I went the wrong way. Maybe I made an error. Look at that. See, I'm stuck in that. I'm in a position. And look at that. That doji, who was in that 1 hour doji, they made a decision. Closed up. What was this? It's coming back down. Is it? Let's see. Let me change this crosshairs to Open, high, low, close. What would that be looking like? I don't know what that cursor's doing. Oh, it's jumping. All right, let's change that. I don't want that one. Let's do I don't need crosshairs to snap to nothing. All right, so that's that. All right, so where are we at? This one closed at 3 o'clock, and the close was 64.99. Mm, where are we at now? 65.15. So it opened at 65.90, 64.95, and 65.15. Low was 64.95. 64.95. That's what I should have this to get out at the bottom of that. 64.95. Where am I at? 65.05. 64.95. Move that. Say 64.95. Take this with me. 6,500. All right, so that's where we at. But the market is closed now, and it closed up 65.14. So it ran up on me. Could have got that quick $30, but I didn't. So now, wrong way is the wrong way, dude. Literally. All right, so let's see. Market is closed now, and nothing didn't sell off like I was expecting. Is what I'm saying. I was wrong. I thought it was going to sell off, and that was going to be the $20, $30 I would get right quick on the way down, and it didn't happen. It went the other way. So now I'm in a short. Just keep on losing out here in these streets. Well, look at that. We're green on that though, because it did run up. Where did it go up to? 65. The trade price 64.53. We at 64.60. We need 64, 65, and 70. Yeah. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So we are at 64.60. Should I take that and get out? Um, I mean, I could and call this a day if you're really that tired of it. But I mean, that's 5 points. I'll wait for that 5 points. I don't even know if that's going to happen. And here we are here with this waiting on a short. So what do you want? Something to go up or to go down? Actually, to be honest with you, dude, I think you should go ahead and get out of these because tomorrow's going to be tricky. All right, cancel. Close one. Do 65, 60, 60, 64, 60. 64, 60. That only be like, what was that, 53? That's 7 points, $35. Crazy how 6460 is what I got in there, right? And 6460 is just sitting there. It hit it, but it didn't take the order. Order wouldn't accept it. Says working. Look, 6460 needs to be 1 point above. So the ash, there it is, 6460. All right, so that's one that we're out of. All right, let's go. Let's see. Now this P&L open. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Activity, field, 6460. That was that one. Let's look at this. See. That was just now that. 64, 670. That was that. These. Wait, 6470. That just sold. What's going on here? Hold on. December. So today. All right. So we sold one for 6460. That was just now. Okay. So we need to do 7 days. 6460. There it is. This is something else. And that's September. So the September contract is this one. Bought 6423. And I bought another one. Either way, sold that 6460. That got 170. All right, that's cool. So is that right though? I think it is because that was the same contract, 6460. Oh, yeah, I bought that one. Yeah, 169. All right, nice. So I should go ahead and get out of this one too while I'm at it. 6470. Place the order. Do it for a market order. All right, we're finished with that. All right, we're out. This right here is that was the one that I went into. Um, and it's not falling yet. I got a limit for 60. I did 64, 65, 10, and yeah, I'm just kind of stuck in that one. Yeah. All right, so where are we at now? We got out of those two contracts. 64, 60, 65, 69, 167. All right, and that was for this one. Was that one? Let's see. Yeah, 65, 25. Second. That was that one. I bought one. That's that. That's this. But before that one, I think it was August. Yeah, because it averaged it down. Either way, you got 167 off that. That was nice. That worked out. So total I got today just now is this and that 508. I am not understanding what the fuck is going on with that. But I had Uh, let's look at our year to date and see what we got. All right, so September contract we had 1,000. Okay, now we at 898. Yeah, we were at nine something. So now we are selling out at 869. 869. All right, I ain't complaining. Not complaining at all. We're still green for September's contract. Yes, that's what counts. Where we at with this? We're just waiting now for this, for that to come back down. Point is, we're in no contracts right now because tomorrow, yeah, I'm just waiting for that to pull back. And that'll give me what, 9 points? 9 points, yeah, maybe 8.5. But tomorrow will be, I don't know, fresh start. All right. So we made, so far we are, where are we at? We said on here, activity for the day. We did that in market order. So that filled at 64.59.25. And and the other one was 64.60. Okay. And those contracts, let's see, that was 64.23. Yeah. But that also was averaging in 64.23. And that was averaging it because I had that one at 64.83 because I was out of line. Yeah. I was at 63.83 and I brought that down. All right, so that's what I need to do. Click on that. Let's see what that'll look like. 64.83. Where is that at? 64.83. Here, this one. And then the market it went down the next couple days. And then I bought another one, which averaged that down, which was that one. And then I sold that one and that one. All right, so that gave me $500, it says. Nice. Cool. All right, not unhappy at all. Not unhappy at all. God is good. And like I said, we are still up. We were down. I'm thinking when you're in that drawdown like that, that money is gone. See, that was 281. And that's that. Once they settle it, I think they take that money and they keep that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that works. You lost that night. That's theirs. And then so even though that totals up to be 500, technically it's still 161. Well, let's do this on the calculator. Let's see if what I'm saying is right. Wait, so hold, let's do it like this. If I do this, and this settlement, that equals $226. 226.82. All right. 226.82 is because you got 171.08 plus 167.33. That's 338. That's 338. But then you subtract minus 281.25. It's 57. Bro, I really don't understand this math over here, to be honest, for these futures. I don't know how I'm gonna make money or how I'm gonna know where I'm at because It's 5 points. It's this, but I'm not. Something's not equating right because that literally from there to there. That's 59 to 23, 64.23, right? Yeah, 64.23, 75. All right, 64.23, 64.23.75 minus 64.59.25. That equals $35, right? All right, so 35.5 times 5 equals 177. I mean, it's close. The fuzzy math, it's close. Either way, it's a plus. It's green. We ain't gonna trip on it no more. Are we coming down? No, sitting at that. Still sitting up high, which is crazy. So now I'm in there waiting on a short. Yeah, that was a strong move up, but barely above the 200 though. I should be all right. It should push down, but it's staying on that trend right there. So pulls back. We'll see how it does when the what you call it market opens up, when the Japanese market opens up. So right now, what time is it? It is 4:20. Yeah, so yeah, we just waiting for Japan, waiting for 8 o'clock. Man, we'll see what happens with that. All right. Probably gonna pull back down even more because Japan's having trouble with their bond. How did they bond auction do today? Let me look and see. Let me look and see what their bond auction was. Yesterday, today, Japanese. Oh, that's tonight. Their 30-year bond auction is tonight, Japan. Huh. You know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna move this down, this short right here. I think I'm gonna move this down to here, 64.82. We're gonna see. Put it right here. 64.84. Yeah. That'll give us what? Let's see. That'll give us 6509.05. Oh sorry, point 5 minus 64.84.5. That's 25 points, 25 times 5. That'd be 125, right? Maybe, I don't know. But yo, that's where we at. Stocks 5150. We came out green though on that one position, and now we're holding out, and we are at 64. We just sitting. We're 10 down for sure. Because our trade price is at 65.10. I think right, 65.09. So we're 4.7 points down. Yeah, 7 points out, and we're gonna go below it. That pulls back. The bond auction, the 30-year bond auction. Um, how often do they have this? I'm typing in how often does Japan have 30-year bond auction? Let's see. If they have their bond auctions, Japan Ministry of Finance issues 30-year bond Japanese government bonds twice a month. Okay, so they got super long and twice a month. Okay, so I need to see. Oh wait, what's this say? Okay, I got it right here. So I'm on Japan.gov, the Ministry of Finance. So let's see, September 1st, financial statement. September 2nd, that's tonight. They have a 10 year, 10 year, and September 3rd, 5 year, and September 4th, which is 30. They have the 30 year. So it's twice a month. Okay, so let's see what it was the last time they did it. Okay, so the history of the bond fund. Well, it says it has no consistent effect. They're both risk and growth implications. All right, and it's a yellow folder, so it probably won't even do nothing. August 6th was the last one that they had, and the previous was 3.6. They got 3.4 and 3.09. So let's see August 6th. What happened on August 6th? Go to the daily August 6th, right? August 6th and like set at 10 at night or something like that. So this is August 6th. Go to the 4 hour. Let's go to August 6th. Okay, so we need to do this at 10 p.m. 4. Okay, so August 4th, 5th, 6th in the morning. So it's 10 p.m. Oh, look at that. So it looks like the market dipped a little. It looks like it dipped a little bit after the bond thing. Nice. So if we get us a dip, that'll be good. Yes, it will. Up here, we get a little dip. That'll be cool because of the bond market. And where did I put mine? Put it right here, like at the bottom of that doji. All right, stocks 5150. We'll see if it happens, but I'm getting ready to sign off. I ain't making a whole big to do over this. Peace. Peace. We are green. That's what's important. Matter of fact, let me look at that one more time. Activity. This. Yes. We are green. I know one thing. When I start doing futures contracts, like the big boy joints, oh man, it's gonna be great. Cause I'll be green like that. I'm finna say it again. Look at this. This is what that'll be. Dream time, dream time, dream time. What that'll be will be that'll be 10,000, that'll be 8,000, that'll be 19,000. Yes. That'll be year to date, 34.68. Oh yeah, I did get some because earlier it was 33 something. So okay, I got 100 and something dollars. I'm pleased. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yearly gain 38 minus the commissions and fees. I think I can write the commissions off. I'm gonna have to Google it. Let's see, can I write commissions off? This as far as taxes goes, what I'm thinking about. Let's see. Our futures tax, commissions, tax deductibles. Traders report their business expenses on Schedule C, 1040p, profit and loss form. Business sole proprietorship commissions and costs of acquiring or disposing of securities are not, but must be used to figure in the gain or loss upon disposition. Okay, so the answer is no. Let's see the 60/40 rule. Okay, so these get a special tax treatment, with commonly referred to as the 60/40 rule. This means that no matter how long a trader has held assets, they receive 60% long-term capital gains treatment and 40% short-term capital gains tax treatment. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing? 60% long-term capital gain? I'll get a 1099-B, and that'll tell me what I need to do. All right, that's enough of that, man. So capital gains on futures trading, tax legislation, da 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 da. All right, that's what's up, man. That's enough of that. Yeah, stocks 5150. Yo, we are out. Like I said, we green, and that's all that matters, though. I'm gonna come back and log on later and shit and see where we at. 6517 is still going up. Dirty bitch. All right, man. Peace. Peace.